This video is sponsored by Qualcomm. The 2020's been, let's just say it's definitely been like a memorable year. When this whole stuff started, the idea of working from home and not having to go to an office, at least for me initially, sounded pretty appealing, and I imagine for you as well. But especially here in California, with everybody working from home and kids going back to school online, it's put crazy drains on our utilities. We have rolling power outages here all the time. Theoretical internet speeds have gone down, way down, to the point where we're having internet outages all the time. It's making all the stuff that we used to do and need to do really hard. Without power and without Wi-Fi, most things aren't going to work, with a few notable exceptions, and one of them being the Lenovo Flex 5G. So I'm gonna come back to the Lenovo Flex 5G in a second, but what's powering this is kind of a familiar name. It's a Qualcomm chip in here. It's actually their 8CX chip, and it's paired with the X55 modem, which you're probably familiar with from pretty much any 5G capable phone nowadays. Those two paired together give you a laptop with insane battery life. I mean, Qualcomm and Lenovo are saying 24 hours of video playback, plus persistent internet connection and 5G connection that's always on as soon as you turn on your laptop. So Qualcomm's been working behind the scenes to bring 5G to the world for a really long time. And in fact, this Lenovo Flex 5G gets the crown of being the world's first 5G laptop. But I think with anything new, it kind of begs the question, why would I want that? So there obviously are a ton of benefits to 5G, but the one that's duh in the face is speed. So 5G connection, at least theoretically, is 10 times faster than current 4G. So this is a Verizon laptop with Verizon's 5G on board. So I went to LA to test Verizon's 5G a few months ago. I saw speeds that ranged from well over 1,000 megabits a second all the way over 2,000 megabits per second. And these were real world speeds that I actually was able to get. And these kind of speeds will make everything good, whether you're video chatting, downloading files, watching videos, whatever. Those kind of speeds, you can do anything and do it all while you're completely untethered. So that's sort of the moral here. I was able to take this anywhere I wanted. I could take it outside and know that I would get connection. I could just work wherever. So the other part of the equation though, is battery life. It can be great to have that always on connection, but if you're gonna get 10 minutes of juice, it's not gonna do you much good. So the 8CX is sort of keeping up with what Qualcomm has been doing on the PC side. In fact, this 8CX is 60% more power efficient than the previous version, and everything here just works. Since the whole thing was built with 5G in mind, there aren't any driver installs. You turn it on and it just works. All right, so that's all the guts inside of the Flex 5G that's making it do its thing. But the laptop itself is still a pretty cool piece of tech. And once you turn it on, you can authenticate yourself either via Windows Hello or a fingerprint sensor, which I find insanely awesome. It's a lightweight, portable design. It's got a crazy hinge that can go all the way around, so you can use it as a tablet, tent mode, presentation mode, whatever you want. It's got Lenovo's really stellar keyboard on here. It's got an incredibly accurate trackpad. This thing can go with you in a bag, can go with you under your arm, and deliver all day power and performance without sort of feeling like you're lifting weights. So it's got a 14-inch 1080p screen, and it is touchscreen and a really responsive one with Dolby Atmos speakers. So when you are watching back that 1080p video, you will be good to go with really nice sounding audio. So I think a lot of concerns people have about going to an ARM-based computer is performance. How is it going to work? And I think what you get with the current Gen 8CX and the X55 modem is a balance between performance and battery life. If most of your world is spent in a browser or video chatting or watching YouTube and consuming content, this might be a perfect laptop for you to consider. You can do all of those things without any compromise, but the benefit of absolutely insane battery life. This is still something that I think is new in the space. Combination of Qualcomm, Snapdragon, and Lenovo running Windows, quite frankly, it's different. But I think the recipe is right for a lot of people, especially now. Those that want all-day battery life that aren't doing gaming. Parents who are working from home, anyone who's on the go, Lenovo Flex 5G is just going to be a great fit. And also remember that the Snapdragon 8CX 5G inside, this is dedicated for PCs. It's not like a reinvented mobile processor. So if you want to check out the Lenovo Flex 5G and want to learn more about what it can do and pricing, since pricing changes all the time, or spec it out for yourself, we'll link to it down below. Thanks to Qualcomm for sponsoring this video.